Hello, this is Mrs. Smith from Henry Wilson School and
Miss B, also from Henry Wilson Elementary School.
And we are going to read a book to you today called What If Everybody Did That?
We're going to set it up.
So here is What If Everybody Did That? Notice on the cover what this boy is doing. This is by Ellen Javernick and Colleen Madden. Again, what is that boy doing in that picture? Hey! When we went to the zoo, I fed just a little of my popcorn to the bear. The zookeeper waved his broom and said, "What if everybody did that?" Because the sign says, "Please do not feed the bear." And look at all the food that the bears eat that shouldn't be eating it. I just wanted to see how fast the grocery cart would go. It went faster than I expected when the manager stopped me and said, "What if everybody did that?" Look what happens in this picture if everybody did that. They'd be knocking all that stuff over. On the way to visit Grandma and Grandpa in Kansas, I dropped just one can out the window. The patrolman who pulled us over said, "What if everybody did that?" Look at all that littering everybody be doing. At Uncle William's wedding, I took a little lick of the frosting from the fancy cake. The lady behind the table glared at me over her glasses and said, "What if everybody did that? Look at all the frosting would be missing." I told the babysitter that I took a bath just once a year, and she shooed me into the bathroom and said, "What if everybody did that? Look what they'd all look like." During story time, I said something important to say. I just couldn't wait till the end of the story. The librarian put her finger to her lips and said, "What if everybody did that?" It says, "I gotta go potty. Why can't we read one of those other books? I've already heard this one. My mom said that's recycling is very good, and then we must do it in my house. I'm so hungry." Sleeping. I can touch my toes. See. How much do you weigh? While we sat in the car waiting for Dad, I honked the horn. I just honked it a few times. But Mr. Thompson came to his door. He shook his head and said, "What if everybody does that? Beep, beep, honk, 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 beep, beep, honk." At the swimming pool, I splashed a little. The lifeguard blew his whistle and said, "What if everybody did that?" Look, there'd be no more water in the pool. On the bus, I just stood up to see the fire truck. Mr. Gearshift glared at me in the rearview mirror and said, "What if everybody did that? Sit down, sit down." Woof, woof, the dog says. Just once, I didn't hang my coat on the rack at school. Ms. Sanders made me pick it up and said, "What if everybody did that?" Oh, this reminds me of something I see sometimes. At recess, I threw just one snowball at Sammy. Mr. Walters saw me. When he sent me to stand by the wall, he said, "What if everybody did that?" Look what would happen to these poor kids, huh? We went out for dinner. I just shot one paper straw wrapper. The waitress stopped taking our order and looked straight at me and said, "What if everybody did that, huh?" Look what would happen. Looks like a little chaos there. At the football game, I just ran on the field to get the quarterback's autograph. The official waved his arms and said, "What if everybody did that?" Look at all the people running on the field to get their autograph. When I came home, I gave Mom a hug. What if everybody did that? Aww. Everybody should give somebody a hug. Look at that. Love that end.
Thank you, everybody. Good job.